So the weaknesses, what you have mentioned are here. You wanted more practice, more laps, wanted to build your confidence, right? Only by practice, you said you will be able to build the confidence. You wanted to have more questions, group discussions, wanted to have an exam experience. These are the points which you have actually provided as input to me. So what I've done is these challenges have been conducted in the past also. This is not for the first time we have done, we are doing. We have conducted in the past also. So what is going to happen is, first thing I'm going to do is create a WhatsApp group. Right, one WhatsApp group will be created, which will be like 21 days, 104 challenge. I don't know if this much is allowed in the name. That I'll do it. I'll be the admin of it. I'll create the group. To compulsory, you have to book your exam as a commitment. You have to book your slot. Right now, for this, you can use the vouchers which most of your organizations might be giving you for free. If you're working in some big corporate, they might just give you for free if they have tie up with Microsoft. Or you can buy the voucher from us. Actual cost of the voucher is 4,800 plus 18% GST, which comes to around 5,600. Right now, if you're a platinum member, you get it for 2,300. And for those who are in this group, in this challenge, will give you for a subsidy 3,000 rupees. My cost itself is 3,460 something. My purchase cost is that much. When I purchase the voucher, I'm discounting it. That means we're subsidizing it. We are paying for your fees. So either take it from your corporate. I'm okay, absolutely, because it will be zero charge for you. If they give it to you, I'm absolutely fine. Or if you're a platinum member, you get it at a discounted price. Or for others who are only in this challenge. I mean, I know you should have seen the messages in the group. They are selling it for, I think, 3,500 or 3,750 something otherwise. But for you guys, if you're coming as a part of this challenge, you have to buy the voucher today, tomorrow, whenever it is convenient, and book your slot. Now, how to book the slot? So to book the slot, you'll have to go to AZ-104. Just type in Google AZ-104, Azure administration. No, not labs. Azure certified, Microsoft certified Azure administrator associate. And here there'll be book now, take the exam. So go to take the exam. Right, 100 minutes to complete this assessment. This will be a proctored exam. Within 24 hours, you can retake, but I don't expect you to fail. We'll have that level of preparation. Right, you can see here, this is United States price. If you are in US. Now, if you're in India, it's 4,800, as I said, plus GST will be charged extra when you book the exam. You have to click on schedule now. It takes you to the Pearson view site after filling up your profile. Actually, here you can check by logging into the Microsoft website. I mean, by clicking here, you can check with your ID of organization if you are qualified for discount or not. Like I'm a Microsoft certified trainer, so I think I get 75% discount because I'm a certified trainer. Right? Any other discount, I have to put my email address here, which can be your company email address or your Outlook, and check if there are discounts available. If there are discounts available here, you buy from here. I mean, wherever is the cost less for you. Right? So for all MCTs, this is the benefit. But to become an MCT, we have to pay. That itself is like big cost. So you go to and click on schedule exam. Go to this URL and click on schedule exam. Now, for those who are in United States, at the time of filling the form, you can give your India address. The location you can give as India. And if you have an India ID card, which can be Aadhaar or PAN card or anything which has a photograph, your passport, Indian passport, in that case also you can take this advantage. But for non-Indian nationals, this advantage will not be there. You'll have to pay that entire $160. So this is supposed to be your second step. Third, after booking the exam, you go to the last page. You have fixed a date. Now, what will be the date? So let us say 24, right? So we are in 26th. Let's discard up to 31st. Let's say we begin from 3rd, right? Challenge date will begin from 3rd. 3rd, this is 5 days. I'm counting only working days. That means your weekends will be buffer for you. 14th, 15, 20. So your date should be either 29th or 30th of June. You have to book your slot on either 29th or 30th of June. Book your slot on either 29th or 30th June. That's minimum. Yeah. Not this. Where is it? Yeah. and then click on schedule exam. Okay. Book your slot for either this. Now this you are going to share a screenshot with me. I'm going to add you to the group. Right, so this WhatsApp group which we have created, we are going to add you to that group. So it will be pure by invitation. Not everyone will be added. This is the condition. So we'll start the sessions from what was the date I gave first. From 3rd, right? 3rd June. From 3rd June at 7:30 a.m. 3rd June, 7:30 a.m. The session starts. 7:30 or 7? What is convenient?
7:30.
Come on, put your preference on the chat.
7:30
7:30 a.m. IST or 7 a.m. IST. This is going to be 1 hour every day.
7 am will be good, sir.
7?
7 to 8 is fine.
7 to 8 is fine. Yeah, even I'll prefer early morning. So 7 to 8 a.m. IST, which can be like, I think, 7:30 evening CST, 5:30 PST, or 9:30 EST. So PST for US, I think it's okay. And for Australia, it will be sometime in the afternoon. Right, so everyone will log in into the session. Now you are supposed to follow this calendar. So you see here day 1 to 2, day 3, day 4, 5, day 6, day 7, 8, day 9, 9, 10, like this. This is a 15 days calendar which I have prepared. In this 15 days, you are going to revise the entire content of Deccansoft. I've put the topic, subtopics, and the time required for each of these topics. So day 1 and 2 you'll finish along with the Microsoft Learn courseware. These are the topics also you'll have to read. Just read, that's it. It will be kind of revision for you. You have to do my videos and you have to read this, like create a subnet. Now, nothing great for you. Just read. Hardly will take any time for you, but this is a revision. Official Microsoft courseware, which you are going to do the revision. Okay. Entire configure virtual network. This entire series you can actually do it. They say 35 minutes. You might take 35 minutes. It's up to you. You might take 1 hour. Your choice. But what I have done is average. We are giving you 3 hours of my content. So you are saying 4 hours, 5 hours, 3 hours of my content. But this is with 1x speed. Now you might run this at 2x or maybe at least 1.5x speed, because all these are going to be revision. So run the videos at 1.5x speed. Watch little faster. It's okay. So it will be obviously less than these many minutes. Divide by 1.5, as simple as that. And then add this much time So without dividing, it is 6 hours, 5 hours. But you are getting how many hours? 3 plus 3. So average you have to give is 3 hours every day. So how will you give this 3 hours? That also I'll tell you. You'll have to cut your sleep time. Right? Sleep not more than 5 hours a day. Cut your sleep time to 5 hours a day. Maximum. And the remaining time can be used. Take a oath that 1 month no social media. 1 month you're not going to use Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. By your choice, you're not going to use it. Even if you have time, I'll not use it. See, you have to drop the baggages when you have to go to a war. Certain baggages have to be dropped. So you have to cut your social media time to zero, literally zero. You should get a feeling that yes, you are actually doing something different. From inside, that energy will raise when you're doing something like this. Right? 1 month, cut your friends' time. Cut not to zero, reduce it to half. I'm not saying full, but cut by half. Cut on your TV time, especially the news, except on 4th when you are going to watch the biggest event of the in India. Yeah, I don't want you to cut yourself from the latest happenings, but cut on news time. I mean, anything which is irrelevant, cut. The only way you can create new time is by cutting the other irrelevant times. Tell your wife, tell your children, tell your mother, tell your sister, tell your family. They have to leave you for 1 month. You're not there for them for 1 month. That's why it is a challenge. They should tell you, hey Mahendra, I mean, what happened to you? Kya ho gaya tere ko? They should tell you in your language. How do I see this change in you? That word, if it comes, then only you have created something. Otherwise, you're waste. I'm telling you. So it's not about just clearing certification, it's challenging yourself for doing something new. That's my aim actually. Evolving something different from what you are. I know it's not easy. The toughest is reels is the toughest thing which someone used to has to cut. You will not watch even a single reel. Or if you're using those news, what is that one app comes, right? With news scrolling. Scroll and keep reading news. Not on that.
Reddit?
Reddit in US maybe, but in India there's something else. All news bits will come. Whatever you are using. If you're not using, well and good, don't search now. Because I told you you'll start searching. No. Don't you think 3 hours you can create by doing this? Continue to do the rest. 3 hours, is it not created from? Can you or not?
Yes, sir, we can.
That means your office hours are not disturbed, for which you work probably for 8 to 10 hours. You sleep for 5 hours, 15 hours gone. Right? Your routine day-to-day activity 2 to 3 hours, 18 hours gone. And you still have 6 hours, and I'm asking only 3 hours. And make it as a routine for 31 days for the entire June month. You should make it as a routine. for entire month. That means your body should know 5 o'clock morning I'm waking up and I'm studying. So my body should know that 5 o'clock I'm going to study. It's like when I take a tablet and if my body knows that tablet is going to come at this time, its reaction will be better. That's the science behind it. When the knowledge is going inside and if my brain is already prepared for it at that time, I think it's the best. So routine has to be there. Every day should be same. Every day should be same. At least those 3 hours every day should be same. For those 3 hours per day. See, I'm not a person who would give a problem to the world. I will give a problem. I always work on solution to the problem. That has been my approach. So the problem is now you don't have time, right? So that problem is resolved. So what are you going to do in those 3 hours every day? 3 hours every day for 15 days. This is your 15 days schedule. 1, you are going to watch the videos as per calendar. As per calendar. B, participate in group activity, group discussion. What's the definition of participate? What do you mean by participate? Right now, this is a group, let us say.
Interaction.
Discuss. Talk. Ask.
It should be give and take, right? When you say participate, you should be able to give and you should be able to take. Now, some of you are not comfortable talking in a group for whatever reason. For whatever reason, you'll have to drop that. See if your giving is more than taking. If somehow I think of growth of others more than mine, I've seen I grow faster. Cunningly, if I want to grow, I'll always try to grow people around me. I automatically grow. So if I can give more than what I can take. Now, what will you do in the group discussion? Brief about the topic. Brief. Now, what you'll do is like you'll take the handout and go through the entire handout topic by topic. I'm going to share these handouts with you. This entire set is there, which I've prepared for 104 alone. Only for 104 I have prepared this. So let's say I take Azure Virtual Networking. I'm going to, one of you can actually open the handout and talk about things like this. There is a client and server which are supposed to communicate with each other, and the data goes through the router and reaches from client to the server. And again, the response goes from server to client. Finish. These are different OSI layers. How we can compare a on-premise infrastructure with the cloud infrastructure and some few points. Now, at the time of watching the video, side by side, if you can create some points, right? Prepare some points at the time of watching the video. Share them. Share the points at the time of watching the video with the class. If there are 20, I don't know how many will come. Let's say if there are 15, and if each person contributes 1 point also, there are 15 new points. There might be some overlapping. So you'll still get 10 points new. In the group discussion, put all your points in the chat. One of you can actually ask you to elaborate what is the meaning of that particular point. And that's where you should take the opportunity to make yourself known to the world. Elaborate the points, discuss the points, share the points at the time of, share the points noted at the time of watching the video. If needed, discuss them. Right? And of course, if you can run through the handout. Quickly for the topics completed in video. I think that would be the best. Whatever topics you have completed in the video, if you can run through them, that will be the best. So 3 hours. Of course, you have to also go through the Microsoft Learn links. Right? And 3 hours is a lot of time for this. Here, try to give only 45 minutes. Don't give a lot of time. 45 minutes and cut off. That's it. Some people will say, let us discuss, let us discuss. No, you disconnect after 45 minutes. It starts at 8. What is the time I said? Every day. 7:45, you disconnect. That's all. 45 minutes. Everything should be planned. Disconnect the meeting after 45 minutes. No need to stretch. So you know in 45 minutes what you're going to talk. Otherwise, discussion, garbage, junk will go on. I'm telling you. So you're going to watch the videos. You're going to read the Microsoft Learn content. And then after this, you're going to participate in the group discussion. So your first meeting actually will be, this is starting from 3rd, right? So your first meeting should be on 4th, ideally. First meeting should be on 4th. 3rd, you're going to implement the calendar. So next meeting will be on 4th. 3 hours every day for 15 days, group discussion. No, this is 3 hours agenda. Participate in group discussion, 45 minutes from 4th June. And this is going to be a routine for 15 days. So in 15 days, you have covered the entire syllabus. Everything which is listed here, you have watched the videos. You want to practice practically, you have to create your extra space. You can use probably weekends. I'm not considering weekends. Use weekends for practicing if you want. But important is watching videos, preparing notes, reading this material is important at this point of time. I'm not giving importance to the practice. Practice virtually. Practice in mind. This step comes, this step comes, this step comes. In mind, you have to practice. You have to align the subject. I mean, you have to prepare your own tricks for remembering the content, the way you used to do in the school with Geor. Rainbow colors with Geor, we used to call it. I mean, like that, everyone has their own technique. So create some techniques for remembering the content. So this is only 2.5 hours. So you still have 30 minutes extra. So 30 minutes you might use this. I mean, again, this will be cut to 1.5, divide by 1.5. Will further reduce it. All these topics only you have to focus upon. You don't have to read more than that. Now, there are some Microsoft labs. These are official labs of Microsoft. So say you are working on virtual networking. Directly go to implement virtual network. And this you will do it in mind. You don't have to practically do it. After watching the video, you will do this in mind only. Create a network. Create a virtual network with subnet using template. Create and configure communication between Azure Security Group and network. I mean, you know all these. All these things you know. So it should so happen that within the 15 days, all Microsoft labs also should be completed, right? In 15 days, accommodate all Microsoft labs. This is the link. Do you think we have taken care of all these? I'm not insisting on practice because exam is more memory test than your practical test. But you are doing a bit of labs, you're creating in mind your sequence of steps. Don't you think this is good enough to increase your confidence? Questions come on 16th day onwards. 16th to 21st, 21 days. You are going to go through exam dumps. I'll share the latest dumps with you at that time. I'll connect with you guys at that time. And then I'm going to share the exam dumps with you. Right? Something like this. So this is the question and below is the answer. This is the question, below is the answer. This is the question, below is the answer. So we have created topic by topic, around 12 topics. And these 5 days, those 12 topics you are going to complete. But don't depend on these. You're not going to depend on these, believe me. If you depend on them, guarantee I'll give you, you will fail. Your preparation should be completed by this time. These are extra to build the confidence that you are ready, or fill the gaps in the subject in case you have not got something. What we have done is also on Azure A to Z.com. These question banks are updated to get you a certification exam feel, right? Some questions, not everything, but some of them. The answers are wrong here. I know that. You can post your comment. Many on questions which are having wrong answers. Ignore them. But if you feel so, you can take here 104 exam practice. These are not free. Those who are participating will give you a voucher through which you can practice. Okay. Module by module, we have segregated it. So that also is taken care of. Exam experience, group discussion, questions, more practice lab, everything I'm taking care of. And tell me something which I can add more to give you better confidence that you will pass this exam. Anyone here? Anyone here has a reason that this is not feasible? Bhavya?
I'm good with it. I think this would definitely boost the confidence.
Sir, one question. Don't mind. If we have not done practically, is it possible to remember the steps? Just because you have a good experience.
The exam doesn't ask you steps. That's the beauty. I mean, this is 21 days exam challenge.
Okay.
I've been shouting and telling you guys to practice on a day-to-day basis while teaching the subject itself.
Okay.
No, you cannot do practice, study, and spare only 3 hours.
If you can extend some time, then practical theory is possible. 5 hours per day.
You have to do that.
Okay.
My target is what? I am cleanly focused on exam.
Mhm.
Now you feel, no, Sandeep, I want to practice extra. Spare that extra 2 hours for the topic which you have watched the video. You practice it.
Okay.
But I doubt you'll have that much time and energy.
That is the challenge.
And I'm still
I am-
keeping Saturday, Sunday open. Use them.
Yes.
Saturday, Sundays are still open to you.
True.
And you have to cut, right? I don't know if you can create little extra time by doing this exercise. 3 hours, 2 hours without cutting anything, you are able to.
Working professionals is really little.
8 hours. How many hours you'll work for your organization?
Yeah.
Everybody is working professional here. 8 hours. You'll work 8 hours, solid 8 hours.
Mm.
Yes. 10 hours you
Yes.
work.
8 to
I
10.
told you, right? I gave you the
Yes.
calculation. 10 hours of work. Chalo. Then 5 hours of sleep. Then 2 to 3 hours of your daily routine, which you don't want to skip. How many total? 18 only.
18 hours.
Now you have how much now?
6 hours.
6 hours. I am asking 3 hours.
Yeah.
So still you have 3 hours which are unused. You laugh at it, but fact of the life is this only. We are wasting our time by doing things which are not needed. People ask me, right, Sandeep, how do you create so many courses? How do you learn so many new things? This is my lifestyle. When I want to do something new, this is how I start working. And I have plenty of time for family. 3 hours. How much time I'll eat? How much time I'll do my daily routine? I'll still have some time, right? I sleep for hardly 6 to 7 hours max. 6 hours is average. I know it is tough. That's why I'm calling it as a challenge. Otherwise, it's not a challenge. I'm telling you, this challenge will create a lot of other things in you. Your confidence on life will change. You will be able to achieve many other things in your life. If you know you can do one thing, you will get confidence that you can do many things. They should tell what happened to you unless that word comes from your family. Unless you dream between 4 and 5 a.m. Azure. In your dream, one question should come whose answer you'll create there only. You're not in that stage. Your conscious and subconscious both should be part of the certification exam. I'm going to share the Excel. I'm going to share this document only to those who are in the group, not to everyone. I'll not share this with everyone. This is hard work. I have taken a lot of time to prepare this. I don't want to give it to those who are not enrolling. You have to enroll for the exam and then only you'll get it. If you can take this challenge, enroll your. Unfortunately, Microsoft gives an opportunity to change the date. But a genuine person will not even change the date. Come what may, pass or fail, I'll take the exam. That should be your, why fail? I will pass and I will take the exam on 20th or 21st. That your mind should be set, 29th or 30th, sorry. If you've trained your mind for this date, you'll automatically prepare, I'm telling you. I don't know if I'll be able to participate in the everyday group meeting. I'm not even sure about it, but I'll try whenever feasible and see if you need my inputs. I will keep answering questions on the WhatsApp group continuously for the entire month. You have to just tag me. Any more questions? So now I will ask here, how many of you are joining this? Your joining is supposed to be either today or tomorrow only. How many of you are interested in joining this? Between today and
Sir,
tomorrow.
give for me till Monday, sir. Tomorrow Mondays. Okay.
Tomorrow is Monday, sir.
Sir, one doubt. This discount 3000 will be only for these 2 days. I mean,
Yeah, that's it.
okay.
Why should I pay your fees? I'm taking a hit just to give you motivation.
Okay.
So this is applicable for 400 also?
What 400?
Azure 400 DevOps.
Easy 400 exam. No,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is specific to 104, right? The voucher can be used for 400, but I don't want you to. If you buy the voucher for 300, immediately you should register and share with me.
Yes, sir.
This is only for this challenge. Otherwise, pay 35 and take 37. Yeah, the voucher is available for other exams also, but the cost there would be 3750 or something.
Yeah.
Whatever they are putting on the WhatsApp group, the backend team, Kashmira is selling, ask them.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I have a question here. You said for the platinum member it's 2-3, right? So what if we purchase the voucher before the platinum upgrade this challenge? So would that be applicable for the next one at least?
You have to upgrade to platinum first, then only
Yes,
you will
we
get
did.
it at this price.
Okay. I did actually. I did upgrade to platinum, but I bought the voucher before upgrading to platinum. So I,
Then you can't do anything now. You
okay.
paid little extra money to Deccansoft.
Yeah. So I thought if it's at least if it would help for is it 400 next?
Yeah, it will help, definitely.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll check later.
See, a lot of benefits we are
Sir,
going to give to platinum. If you are not into platinum, join.
Yeah, I'm
It's
into
a
platinum.
one-time investment you are making on yourself. It's definitely going to be worth, I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. We upgraded to platinum actually.
A lot of new courses. I think I'm getting inclined to working towards Microsoft MS courses, MS series, Office. Let's see if that extra thing I can create very soon.
Sir, I don't know whether it is relevant or not. So I'm having one query regarding interview point of view, sir. So if we if we are going to prepare for this certification exam preparation, so is it like helpful for clearing the interviews and all? I mean,
Automatically, man. If you know the subject, automatically you'll prepare for the interview, right? See, only problem is confidence everywhere. This is the key factor actually.
correct.
I see only 5 hands are raised. Only 5 are interested. How many are interested? Out of 25 I see in the class.
Sir, for
14,
next,
15.
Not sure if you
actually,
can
I'm
see my
opting
hand, sir.
for-
Sorry. I see now 16 hands are up. Keep it raised. Yeah. 17. Good to see.
Sir, one question.
As-
Sir, how is this AI 100 or the 101, 900 and 102? How this is related to our career, .NET career, developers career, sir? This is irrelevant, but just I wanted to, if you can just
How
enlighten that.
is AZ104 related, or you are asking 102 related?
AI, sir. I'm asking.
AI will definitely be your next level. It's like asking me .NET developers should learn entity framework or not.
Oh. Okay.
So
we should
is
learn,
entity framework relevant to .NET developer?
definitely.
Same way, the APIs of artificial intelligence will be relevant to a .NET developer
Okay.
or any other developer for that matter.
Okay. Understood.
So artificial intelligence is going to be part of every application we develop in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So those APIs are what we are going to use.
Mm-hmm.
So they will be relevant. I think there is a batch which is going to start coming Saturday.
Yes.
Demo has
And-
happened yesterday. And he is
And
extraordinary teacher. He is very good teacher, Suresh. You should join in case you are getting an opportunity.
And there is a connection, data analytics and machine learning. Is it also related to .NET developers or it's separately, completely a career separate?
That is not related to .NET. That's a extra knowledge you should have. Rahul is teaching that, right?
Okay. Yeah. Rahul is teaching.
Yeah. That's machine learning.
Yeah.
Good to have
So-
knowledge. Good to
Okay,
see.
900
Future is all AI and ML, man.
Okay.
Future is all AI ML. It's like I knowing Windows. AI ML will be knowledge as good as that.
Mhm. But AI 900 and 10 Ti 102 is now like entity for which you have given example. So
AI
that way it will
900 is not required for developers. AI 102 is required for developers. AI 900 for everybody else.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
If you have purchased this voucher,
sir.
we will be behind you to book the exam and share the screenshot. I'm telling you, don't think that you will buy the voucher and fool me. So this is the plan, guys. I have put on the chat also.